Hi everybody, my name is SoliloKi and welcome back to Killer Frequency. The last time we played this game, it was on Halloween and my connection was absolutely horrible, but it looks like it's doing better tonight, so here's hoping for a good game. I think the fix for my network was a lot easier than I thought it would be, and I'm a little bit upset at myself. The Wi-Fi dongle that's connected to my PC, the advice I received was unscrew it and then screw it back on again. And then it works, and now it's fine. So I'm a little bit upset at myself. But anyway, that's not important. The important thing is we're back in the game, so let's get on with it. What are we doing? I've completely forgotten where we were.
How's it going?
Need some help?
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great! Need any more help?
I'm good now. Thanks, Peggy.
No problem.
Better something simple rather than something catastrophic. Glad to see the stream back on. Thank you. Hi. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Alright, so today is September the 3rd. There's someone called Chuck Brody. Every time I think of the name Chuck Brody, I'm reminded of that football player. I can't remember his name, but it sounds so similar to Chuck Brody, I'm sure. Anyway, okay. Oh, did you guys hear that? I think it's gonna rain. Keith Walker, Science Club, Marie Campbell, Tom Brady! Yeah, Tom Brady! Marie Campbell, Drama and Theater Club, Stanley King, Creative Writing Club, like Stephen King, Kim Walker, Improv Club, Rebecca Allen, Car Club, Ant Williams, Car Club, Billy Price, World Food Club, Chuck Brody Athletics Club. And that's it? Okay. Festival Disaster. Big Wheel breaks free, 15 injured, who is to blame? Gallows Creek Harvest Festival closed early this year after tragedy struck only hours after opening. The Big Wheel broke free from its supports and rolled through town. An investigation is currently underway. More on page 12. Call for donations to help Chuck Brody. Former Gallows High football captain Chuck Brody suffered a career-ending injury as a victim of the festival disaster late last year. Oh, okay, so like this, the big wheel thing injured Chuck Brody. To help him on his road to recovery, we are buying him some lottery tickets. Hopefully he gets lucky and can get back on his feet, no pun intended. Drop tickets in the bucket below, thanks. Really? As opposed to like giving him actual money? Food for thought. Local doctor Kim Walker, recommends all locals get their flu shot ASAP. Flu season is upon us. 84 is no different to any other year. Make sure you are protected. Staff surge at power station. Gallows Creek Power Station hires 20 new staff in record hire, 12 of which are students from Gallows Creek High. Mind myself. 1969 has been a great year so far. Justice for festival victims. The 2-year investigation into the festival accident has concluded. Investigators blame 2 engineers that were contracted in from the local power station. Lead engineer Ant Williams and junior engineer Sean Everett were distracted talking about horror movies while assembling the big wheel, which led to various construction mistakes. They have been ordered to do community service for a total marriage announcement. We would like to celebrate the marriage of Kim Walker and Peter Stein on the 30th of May 1970. 1972. Oh, right after high school? Kim Walker, you got married right after high school? Ooh. Crime syndicate impounded. Criminal operation shut down. 24 arrests. Inside informal walks free. Police have today finally put an end to the long-running car thieving crime syndicate. Say that 5 times fast. The arrests were made after a member gave out information on their co-conspirators to investigators. The informant, who asked to remain anonymous and will hereafter be referred to as RA, has walked free with no charges. More on page 13. That's not very anonymous. RA, Rebecca Allen. Card Club. Rebecca Allen, you use your powers for evil! Beep beep, look out, tragedy. 5 dead, 16 injured after brakes fail on bus. Tragedy struck Gallows Creek yesterday afternoon after a bus failed to stop and crashed into a fuel tanker. The deceased have been identified as Gallows Creek locals Mr. D. Rudd, Mr. M. Houghton, Mr. P. Stein, Mrs. K. Stein, and Mrs. J. Mildred. Police have asked for privacy for the families of the victims. The incident is not being treated as suspicious. Hang on, this is 1977, but hang on, Kim Walker married Peter Stein in 1970. So how is Kim Walker still alive? Because isn't she dead? Because look, it's Mr. P. Stein, Peter Stein, and Mrs. K. Stein, so Kim Stein, because she's remarried, so her name's now Kim Walker, Kim Stein. And now local doctor Kim Walker, K. Walker, in 84. Is it only because P. Stein is dead? So is Kim Walker actually still alive? Trailer for sale cheap. Sale price $10,000. I'm sick of being a local celebrity. People are so mean to me. I only stole a few cars. Who cares? Buy a new one. Selling my trailer and leaving town ASAP. Just want to get out of here. Please buy it. This is 1986. Oh, this is just last year. Okay. 1987. Okay, so this year, today. Do you care about health and safety? Good, then come on down to the yearly convention. Get started in career in health and safety advising. Learn about health and safety in the workplace, featuring special mystery guest, the lead engineer responsible for the Gallows Creek Harvest Festival disaster in 1972. They say you learn from your mistakes. Well, I turned mine into a career. I mean, a little bit. Not gonna lie, just a little bit distasteful. Is your car safe? Sheriff Matthews warns citizens to look out for suspicious behavior after multiple car thefts. Crime wave of 70 will be stopped. I can assure you we must work together. Okay, so there was a crime wave. 70. 24-hour gas station bought by local ex-lottery winner. Christine's... Oh, Chuck Brady. Chuck Brody. Not Tom Brady. Not Chuck Brady. Christine's Gas and Repair has been sold to a man who won the lottery 14 years ago. In 1972. New owner claims it will keep me busy on an evening. He has asked to remain anonymous. Local legend takes to Manhattan. Infamous author of Tell-All book, Diary of a Car Thief, moves out of Gallows Creek for a new life in the big city. She stole our cars and then she stole our time and money, said our reviewer Jim Randy last year. So, Aunt Williams is here. Power station. Here. Hospital. Here. Trailer park. Here. Gas station. Oh, here. Power station. Where's this? Where is this? We don't even know where this is. Assuming this is the power station. Gas station is here. So, but then Rebecca Allen has left. So Rebecca Allen's not here. Chuck Brody is here because Chuck Brody won the lottery back in 72, which is here. Kim Walker. But is Kim Walker still alive, or is she just, or is this not even Kim? Is this not even like the same Kim Walker? Like, is she just like is this a different K Walker? You know, like it's not Kim Walker, right? Like, cause we know she's dead here, cause she's Mrs. K Stein here, so she's dead. So this can't be her. Then trailer park. Well, supposedly Rebecca Allen. Rebecca Allen's not there. So she's left. Rebecca Allen's not here anymore. Chuck Brody is at the gas station as of last year. and he stays there at night. Diary of a car thief. Oh hell, what's this? Diary of a car thief. Ah, there's Rebecca. There's Rebecca Allen, right? Right, she still looks like Rebecca Allen. Keith Walker. Tim Walker was in the improv club, but Keith Walker is in the science club. Keith Walker could be the Dr. Keith Walker. The Dr. K. Walker. Ah! Okay, so that's not Kim Walker. Kim Walker's definitely dead then. Kim Walker dead. Ah, come on. That's Keith Walker. Okay. Keith Walker's in a hospital. So it's either between Ant Williams and Chuck Brody. But Chuck Brody actually says he'll be there in the evening, right? Like here, it will keep you busy on an evening. And we're a late night talk show. So, likelihood of it being Chuck Brody is higher than Ant Williams.
How's it going?
I think I'm ready.
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Chuck Brody.
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
The gas station. Right? Hang on. Oh god, let's get it right. Gas station, yes. It's a 24-hour gas station as well. Ah, yes, okay.
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone else out right now.
The Whistling Man? Who the hell are you? Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the Whistling Man's back. We found a list with your name on it, and...
Oh, God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
But what's it got to do with the Whistling Man, though?
Forget? Forget what?
Forget. No, man. I gotta get out of here.
Actually, yes. That's, you know what? Yes. You know, I realized that run would have been a better idea.
I think he ran off.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck...
Whoa.
Jesus!
It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on, we're getting a call.
Hello?
Chuck?
Chuck!
Forrest, the whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Oh.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out.
Oh, that's good.
Town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though.
Oof. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Damn it,
No fire
that
trucks, no
fireball
police,
threw me.
and ambulance?
I've got to get to the hospital. I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man, I can't thank you enough, but... Damn, I gotta go.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
Oh.
A classic back by popular demand. This is Long Ride Home by the Barn Finds.
Right, so now he's at the hospital.
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before.
No.
I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
What?
Me too.
Oh, there she goes. She just waved me bye-bye. Did I not introduce one of the songs or something? I must have accidentally missed out on introducing a song just by missing the prompt. Creepy mannequin room. Creepy mannequin. Is it?
Locked. For now.
For now. Do not disturb. Extra locked.
We're not getting in there tonight.
What? Why are there so many wet floors? Guys. It's creepy. I don't want to do this. Hello? That's locked. Hello? Anyone here? Why is it so creepy down here? Why don't people do any upkeep? Why don't people clean up? I have so many questions and no one's answering any of them. It'd be better if you gave this place like a touch-up job. Okay, so this is to the outside and it's just open, so you know if there's a creepy whistling man, I'm doomed. Oh, I don't like that placement of the mannequin. Look up. What was that? Bim bam. Oops. I can't place it. Oh no. Oh no, I've broken the game again.
A key? Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Is that it? I suppose he does like his own it's his own red room thing, you know, like a dark room for doing photo printing things. Oh right, the key that I picked up earlier. Oh guys, I'm still scared. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Please don't, please be safe. Hello? Hello? Okay. Does it go in here? No. Did I pick up the key? What's in my inventory? Oh. Basement storage. I didn't even see that. So it might be the other door. This one, right? Oh.
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Oh.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Great. Storm Riders live November 16th. Get ready, Gallows Creek. Meet the riders.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps. Find the tapes.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Had Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest.
Oh,
Keep
pardon
looking.
me.
Buzz the intercom when you found something.
I'm sorry. Oh gosh. Someone just joined chat and I was such a slob. I'm so sorry. Hi. Yeah, it's Killer Frequency. Hi, how are you? Wait, hang on. So it's not here? What is this? There's a radio down there maybe? Or there's a tape down there. So we gotta crouch. Maybe? How do I crouch again? Control. Have you played before? Oh god, this is not creepy at all.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death...
Delivery note. Doing good. Glad to see the stream has stabilized. Maybe the Halloween aura was cursing it. Oh, yeah, maybe. No, no. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. The Wi-Fi dongle, I don't know. Maybe it went loose and then just like retightening, like taking it off and then like screwing it back on again seemed to work. What is this? Oh, Starling Security. Oh, this is delivered yesterday. Delivery and installation, security alarm model 4000, haunted dongle, runaway dongle Lamau, better that than a busted wire. Oh yeah, no, cause I have like cats and I was so worried that like maybe they chewed on the fiber optic or something. Oh yeah, for real, cats love wire sometimes if they have bright colors, for real. Oh yeah. KFAM radio station, 16 Mason Street. Client opted for manual installation. Why would I do that? Why would we do that? And then that's system access stuff, codes. The manual. Like, the manual. Put the manual back down. Thank you. Oh gosh. Not gonna lie, this camera work makes me want to throw up a little bit. Oh. Why is there creepy music now? Why would you do that to me? It's just those closing. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Here it is.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
Okay.
This looks useful.
Sheriff Matthews, back in 1968. So the year before everyone. Okay. It says 0903, but Americans do it month date. So it's actually the 3rd of September, 1968. Miss Sandra Sharp called Sheriff Matthews. 4 a.m. A call was received from a jogger, Miss Sandra Sharp, reporting that a body had been found washed up in the reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body at the scene as that of George Barrow. I contacted the coroner's office and then the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd. Not cleared. Okay. Oh gosh, okay. Is it down here? Oh no, it's probably back here. Is it here? Oh no, it's here.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Okay, so we're looking for some sort of fan on the thing. This way then. Oh god. Alright, I'm just gonna pause right here and just point out that this storage room is a nightmare of like hazard everywhere. Like it's not well lit. Everything's just packed up, not organized. And these shelves, look, they're not even like properly aligned. So whoever's been doing the storage down here just isn't doing a good job. I'm just gonna point this out right now. They're not doing a good job. That blinking, flickering light needs to be fixed. No, like just needs to be fixed.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Oh, shoot. I mean, shoot, it was moved. Okay, and that's it. Nothing else to show. Ah. 2 more papers and tapes. Again, what is this creepy music for? Why would you do this to me? Why is this stored like this?
is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was
This has
chased,
to be important.
resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. That recording. Shut it off.
Dr. Sullivan? Who's Dr. Sullivan? Sorry I made you do this, Virginia. The deceased is a George Theodore Barrow? Oh, okay, so the coroner is Virginia Sullivan. And so she's written a report that said approximate time of death is 9 o'clock on the 2nd of September, drowning by asphyxiation, high levels of alcohol, which is different from what she initially found, that is, that he wasn't inebriated. Okay. And then back here. Okay, it should be here then.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. That I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you. But that's past mattering. Now,
Isn't it Clive's
there's more I
voice?
could say
The
than I
recordings?
should say. But my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Alright, let's get out of this horrible excuse of a storage room. Buzzed intercom. Buzzed intercom.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
Was it?
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
So the body was moved.
Door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body, I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
Oh.
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests.
Thank goodness for all
That
this
the
exposition.
sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something
Is
like
the
that,
sheriff in on it?
I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive. Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
Oh.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
Right?
This is starting to make sense now.
So this whistling man,
This
yeah,
is
it's
a
coming after the
conspiracy
people
to
who
cover up what
are
happened to
involved in the
George.
conspiracy, right?
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know?
It's important to keep your phone charged.
We don't
and on
know
you.
how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident.
If a lot of people know
And the
about
killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek.
it, is it actually a conspiracy?
He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people.
A little too late, but
Do you
okay.
think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step. Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Do our job.
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
We push it down here. We hit the disc.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events.
Is that really a good
To
thing to say?
this end,
here?
we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Fretman Plunker here.
Fretman.
Who's this? Is it you? Goose.
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Plunker's
Solving
great.
mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd.
Oh, that's nice.
So we're hanging out, bro.
That's nice.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Aw.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her. Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Yeah, I'd be jumpy too.
I can't blame you. I'd be jumpy too.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Clyde.
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned
I
that
think I know
name
that
earlier when you called us the first time.
I
You
don't know
got
what I said
her!
then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest,
Call
please.
her out for a laugh.
You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
What? Wait, why do you
Why
think
are you so certain Clive's the whistling man?
Because all those years
So
ago,
was he a vir-
It's
No,
okay,
no, no,
Virginia.
So he didn't kill
He's
anyone.
gone. We found evidence to suggest well,
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but
Clive had a
we found them.
conscience.
And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
You're asking this on air?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick.
Oh.
For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it.
Oh.
And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life.
That's not
I
cool.
don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
we understand.
I mean, in this, I can't say that it's okay. But I also feel like I do understand, right? Like, people do. The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
All right, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her.
What?
Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
Oh no.
I'll be careful.
Oh no.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Uh-oh.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Oh, just
Hello
because
again,
that's
Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the
You're
attacks
in the
tonight.
jazz studio? But
We had a
didn't
few
you
questions.
go home? Weren't you just under attack?
Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Be serious, or that sounds nice? That sounds nice. Let's try the nice approach first.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest?
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Okay, let's not be too harsh. You found the body. Let's be a bit more factual.
Sandra, we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
It's okay. Say it's okay.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river,
Oh, not in the rest
what
of
was
the
my studio? Do you understand?
Yeah, sure. Of course I understand.
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Oh. Okay, I'm worried that if I say of course, she won't give me the name. But if I say who was he, then she still won't give me the name because she'll be like, oh, she knows that like I don't know what she knows. So I'm gonna agree and be like, oh, that's low.
You covered up the murder of a boy for
Oh.
a dance studio? That's low, Sandra.
Oh no, I didn't mean.
Oh, look at the time.
I didn't mean it like
sure
that.
It's late. I have to go. I'll drive home now or just drive. I'm sorry.
Well,
I might have gone a bit hard.
I didn't mean it like that.
a bit?
All right. Let's just
I didn't mean it
move
like
on.
that.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting
Oh,
just
no,
this second.
I didn't mean it like that. How was I supposed to know? What?
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest.
No.
I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. but I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
No.
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie.
No.
His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
I didn't mean it.
Thanks for the history lesson.
That
Is there
was
anything
cool.
besides
No, I
happy
didn't
birthday
mean it like that,
you'd like to
guys.
say to Mr. Pepper. Oh my God, damn it!
Yes, Forrest.
Tell him he can
No,
get the best
no.
birthday deal.
Shut him down,
Honey
Forrest.
packages here
Shut
and
him
Honey's
down.
Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us.
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already got another caller on the line.
This mystery is really compelling. I didn't mean to. I wanted to be like. I wanted to be like. Oh yeah,
I
no, that
suppose
dude
I should
really,
take this call.
That dude really like really left you no choice. I didn't mean it like you're the bad guy. Wait, is this Is he advertising his pizza? Yes, he was advertising his pizza again.
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller.
Someone's laughing. Ponty.
Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza
Oh
always
my
delivers.
God.
Come rain or sleet or whistling
Get
man,
rid of him.
we'll be there.
What are you whistling? No, that's not okay. You're so distasteful.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry. That was too much.
No, it was
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Guys, I'm gonna call it now, right? What if Ponty's Pizza ends up being like the secret hero of this game? Am I gonna be okay with this?
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Hey, Big Shot, hit the button and take the call.
Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16,
Oh my God,
The
the pizza in
Scream.
this town.
With me, Forrest Nash. Who, may I say, is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don.
Don?
We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. Forrest, I'm calling because I need your help.
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
What do you mean? Helping?
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Could you could just ask a neighbor, right? Just be like, hey, could you buzz me
Can
in?
a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last week. I don't know anybody yet. There's not even a buzzer here, only the keypad for the entry code. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
Sound really carries at night. Shit.
It's a
Sounds
nice-
like a noisy part of town.
It is. Boy, I wish he'd muscle that thing in. Oh,
Oh,
and now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window.
oh.
I can't get any. This man is coming down the street. that security system, or I'm gonna die.
Could you... Okay, she can't call out or anything. What's the security system?
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the Whistling Man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
The hang-ups?
You're gonna love this next track. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
I'll tell you what's wrong with all that. You didn't hear any whistling, did you guys?
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
We saw that, and we saw the installation thing, right? We saw the delivery order. I don't know why you'd have a delivery order for like your other clients, but we thankfully have a delivery order for other clients. And then move. And then what else? And then it was this way. And then what was I gonna say? I had words. I had smart thoughts in my head. Something about how it's not this way, is it? It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. Here.
Order delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident. The system's not even installed at Woodside.
Ha ha! Yes! The system's not at Woodside. It's been delivered. It's not installed. She is sketch. She's super sketch. And then, you know where else it's at? It's at Roller Ricky's rink. It's at Roller Ricky's rink. Roller Ricky, who has Max, the dog that was barking. That's right. That's right. Dawn's a liar. We catch her out in her lies, and we save Max. I don't care what happens to Roller Ricky. Max is gonna live. We've had too many animals die on this channel.
Starling 4000. User manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
We've had too many animals die on this channel. I'm not letting another one die. Not today. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore the creepy music because I need to go save a dog. Catch her on her lies. Oh, wait, we gotta tell Peggy. We gotta tell Peggy.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say,
Wait,
but...
how do you know it's Roller Ricky? Wait, do we... Yes? No?
That might be a good idea.
Okay, one moment. I got the number here. Patching you through.
Okay, so long as we're not on air. We gotta like warn him.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music.
Ah, No.
Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super weird.
Just put me through to Dawn. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so.
Okay, so now we know that Dawn is trying to target
When you're
Roland.
ready, shut the music off.
Okay. The game has affirmed our suspicions. I'm gonna save this.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Dawn, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Oh. Give the alarm test activate. Wait, hang on. What? Hang on, what? Hang on. Important when entering codes and commands, sequential key depressions must be made within 4 to 5 seconds of another 5 seconds. It lasts without key depression, the entry will be aborted and must be repeated from its beginning. Be sure to observe this precaution when performing any of the procedures in this manual. If you make a mistake while entering a security code, stop, press the star, then start over. If you start in the middle while entering a code, then immediately start the entry over, and erroneous code might be entered. Introduction. Our state-of-the-art security system uses a 6-digit code system. Simply enter the code into the keypad and feel total peace of mind. The Starling Security Alarm System 4000 consists of a range of features. The default codes for these features are listed below. Note, please change these codes immediately to prevent unwanted entry. Access codes, maintenance call code, alarm test warning. This will set off all security measures. Alarm test deactivation code and an entry code. We give the alarm test. We give the alarm test. Screw you, Dawn. I don't mean to scream. I don't mean to like be to swear on stream. Alarm test.
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest. Son of a bitch. Ah!
Oh.
Is she?
What?
Yeah, stay out! Nobody disrespect the sanctity of the ring!
Ricky!
Don't ever come back here again! I'm calling the cops!
I mean,
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone there?
Max.
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him!
What?
That was the whistling man!
What?
The alarm gave me just enough time to get my
What wasn't
rifle.
that a she?
I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie.
Yeah,
He's my
man.
best friend, you know?
No, yes,
I-
Maxie lives.
Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay,
Oh, Max!
Gallows
Max
Creek.
lives!
Here's some
Max
music
lives!
while we process what just happened.
Right, music. More David Scopo.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
The plot. Man, these twists. I had my suspicions. I had no suspicions.
I know. I can't believe it.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Was she just weird? Was she weird? And she seemed pretty normal. I knew she wasn't right. I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek strange. I don't know. You know, sometimes you get like these like the plot, man, these twists. Like I guess you get like callers on late night radio who just like, you know, they're tired and they just want like something. Sometimes they have like bad days, and she just sounded like she had a bad day. So I don't know. I didn't think she was like.
Yeah, she seemed pretty normal.
Why do you think she requested that song?
Oh shoot! Yeah, get me outside.
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
Oh.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music, and you can make the announcement.
Oh, shoot, yeah. So why did she want the song?
Time to turn the music off.
Okay, be chill, gosh.
Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take.
I love his voice acting.
We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
Very good. We're neighbors, look out for each other and stay safe. I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. Oh, right. We don't know who Dawn is, right? Because she could have just given a fake name. And then if you trust the wrong person, but what if you need people? But you need people to look out for each other. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna go for this one. This might be safer.
I'm sad to
It's
say,
better to hit.
but it's time
Better
to
for red
trust
lights than green lights
no
sometimes.
one. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
Could be a fake name.
This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911.
Oh my god.
Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16, The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling. I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando if I didn't try to help, you know?
With his kid. Oh, yes.
You're a good father, Murphy.
Absolutely. Fernando's a lucky kid.
Oh, thanks. So, what do you want to know?
Well, what can you tell us?
Did you just...
I don't know, really.
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady. The man I went toe-to-toe with was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep.
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
All right.
I know.
All right, Murphy was the guy who was
Man,
thrown into the
how
dumpster.
could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know anything about the history
There's
of the
two
Whistling Man?
men.
No, sir. Tonight's the first time I ever heard of him.
What?
I moved here 3 years ago, man. What do you want from me?
Okay. No, let's just be nice. Let's just be nice. You know what?
Hey, man, no worries. Just thank you for trying.
Right. Sorry I couldn't help y'all more, man. Now, if you'd have asked me about gators...
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Sorry, Murphy. I think that's all we've got time for right now.
All right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later. Night.
Well, folks, that was a bust.
Oh,
But
Professor
perhaps
Murphy.
our next caller has more they can tell us. Let's find out. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me.
Huh?
My name is Casey Moore.
Who?
I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Okay. Okay. You need to calm
Easy,
down.
easy.
A bit.
Take a breath. Relax.
Okay.
Yay.
We've been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place.
Okay.
When we heard this whistling all of a sudden.
Okay.
He just started freaking out.
Okay.
He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Whoa. Okay. Was it a woman?
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know.
Okay, you
They
didn't
had
see.
a mask and wore all black.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
all I
Oh,
know.
right, that makes
Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out.
Why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
The ambulance.
Forrest, the
Yes,
ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Okay. What is your friend's
What's
name?
your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
They
Nice.
stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
Oh,
We'll be right back.
oh,
Peggy,
oh.
patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash
Ooh, I
from
love this
189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. With the ambulances, well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you.
Oh
You
no.
think you can handle that?
Oh sure.
We don't really have much choice. Hit me.
Okay, from the top.
Oh no, I
If
need
he's
to write
bleeding out,
shoot.
then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it, I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages, elevate his legs, keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding, find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Pressure on area. Oh gosh, oh god, guys, I'm not.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
Stem, lay down, pressure, bleed, slows, then clean cloth over. Oh god. Okay. Don't take out stabbies if lost blood, shock if bleed through, cloth, apply another, elevate leg, warm rest. Thank you. I tried to take notes, but my pen ran out of ink. It was the worst time. Okay, how is Jason?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding.
Okay.
I need help.
I know you need help.
I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left,
Good.
but he's still bleeding.
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
Okay.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
Yes.
What about the knife in his leg?
Oh god, no, you
It's
leave it.
gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
Don't touch the knife.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach stomach is worse, though.
Okay, leave the knife alone for now.
All right, I think we need to leave that knife alone.
All right. I'll just keep putting pressure on his stomach for now.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Uh-oh. Okay.
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Any suggestions?
Any suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Okay.
Naturally.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though.
Reggie.
Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
Yes?
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Yep.
Peggy,
Computer reads it.
I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
Okay, so we're looking
That's
for
good
a
to
flop
know.
disk.
Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Okay. Unlock all doors in the city. Nice. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is Reggie's office here? In this dingy place? Oh, Reggie, no wonder you're horrible. No wonder you're a horrible person. What's this? This Reggie Scott. First aid to the injured. Nice. So Reggie's registered. Nice. Safe. Nice. Serial note taken.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Hint. Very important date. Uh-oh. Eh. Oh, that's tangled up. Acts Forever. Need to write pitch document. Good title. Bring back original protag and villain. 5, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes. Ask Jeannie where those tapes are. It's been weeks now. Overdue. Insert floppy disk. Deep cuts.
Could this be it?
Pizza delivery killer who kills with a pizza cutter. 3 slice on me. Terrifyingly, there's never any pizza. What happened to the original delivery guy? Maybe write him in as Final Girl's boyfriend. Protagonist is college student Megan. Surname to follow. She's smart, beautiful, resourceful, and lactose intolerant. Amplifies the divide between her and the pizza killer. Okay, cool, great. Love this plot. Takes place on 1107. Very important date for the town. Great goose gathering. Event where a large number of geese appear suddenly and save the town from starvation. Try to link this into the greater story. Need to kill off Megan's support network throughout the movie, like Act 3, but even scarier. Maybe partner with Ponti's Pizza for the launch. 1 out of 10 orders just receive a pizza cutter and tickets to the movie. 1107. I do not know. Is there anything else? Oh, no. No. Okay. Second one. Third one. Buzz on the intercom.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I can't figure out how to get into this stupid safe.
No worries. We still have a little time. Reggie writes almost everything down somewhere. I'd recommend you start reading.
I'll have a look around. You're probably right. I'll let you know when I find something, or don't.
Okay. Nothing else? Looks like that's pretty much it. Post-it notes. Acts 4 ever. Okay, so it's 1107.
Nice!
Oh my gosh, what is this? Personnel file, John Hedges. Forrest Nash. Oh, I can see. Why am I up here? Go back down. Oh gosh. Okay, I need to read about myself.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing? We don't have time for this. We have a man literally dying on the line, and we're more interested in you.
Oops.
You're right, I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
I can? Hang on. Can't believe we actually got the Forrest Nash here into Gallows Creek. Motivation may be low, his demands are a bit beyond our means, and he currently blacklisted from any reputable station, but honestly, we don't have a reputation to lose. Forrest isn't really integrating with the team. Seems to have this lone wolf thing going on. Heard him call Jeannie Janine, and Brenda in his first week. Hopefully this changes when he gets settled. I paired Forrest with Peggy for a show. They seem to have developed a relationship of sorts pretty quickly, which is good because we sure don't have the show budget to pair him with Karen. I wanted to see Peggy Weaver. Okay, I need to know secrets. I'm sorry. I know someone's dying.
Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can't. Don't waste time.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I need to focus on possible candidates.
Alright, okay.
I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
I've never seen somebody gel with everybody as quickly as Peggy has. Her, Karen, and Barbara have really become a little family already. Maybe we need to run the station on girl power. Hopefully it's cheaper than electric. Sometimes I wonder if Peggy secretly wants her own show. She hasn't been shy about getting involved in the calls on the screen. Sometimes it feels as though Forrest could just leave for a coffee mid-call and nobody would know. Peggy and Karen missed another work event, this time first aid training, because of their training sessions. Their collection of cocktail parasols grows after each session. Why are they doing training sessions at a bar? Right, so Peggy and Karen are not it. Can't be me, because I just started. But we also know Reggie. Not Brad. Barbara. John Hedges. Let's try Barbara. Barbara can be trusted, right? Oh shoot. What was that? What was that? Barbara's really getting on well with all the staff here. Everybody gave a great feedback on our last review. Get a feeling there's something going on her and Brad call it hunch. Barbara got another cat recently. She must have at least 5 now. Daisy, Murphy, Penelope, Freddie, Lord, Winston. The monitor productivity going on. Cat photos are a big distraction. Barbara laughed when I told her about a concept from a new horror script. I don't care what she thinks. Story about an alien egg at the center of the Earth set to hatch on February 13th is a great idea. Why else would we avoid having a February 13th? Okay, no. Okay. John Hedges. Refused to engage with the first aid trainer during the course. I know he was a war medic, but it was station policy to send everybody regardless. Oh. John apparently has a bunch of medical equipment in his home that he procured from the military at the end of his service. Is that legal? Do I need to report him? Spoke to John again about eating the free samples that Brad gets sent for his reviews. He said he stopped, but he said that the last 3 times too. Is it un-American to reprimand a war vet? John Hedges. 14 Nancy Drive. That's at Nancy Drive!
Hey Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I...
Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale.
Oh no.
I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere.
Is he going in shock?
What's happening? What do I do?
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
No.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Elevate Jason's legs.
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes.
I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey?
Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Forrest, I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna?
No. He's gonna be fine. You gotta be strong for Jason.
Casey, I need you to be strong for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's gonna be okay. Okay?
Okay. But please, I can't give him what he needs. Please sit down. I can't lose him.
All right,
Of course
Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You
Ah,
said
the
you knew
timer.
who to call earlier? Who was it?
Call John Hedges.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. Oh, war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house.
Yes.
He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks.
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at K-Fam. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest, if this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
John, no, this is a medical emergency. A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or never mind. He's badly hurt and he's going to die unless we get someone to him now.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
Oh my god.
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously, I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient?
Yes.
What's his condition?
Yes,
He's
Watson.
at 25 Nancy Drive.
Yes, Watson.
I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over.
Yes.
Damned if he dies on my
Yes.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
Oh no. Okay. How is he? How is he now?
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on.
Come on.
Hello, Casey. John Hedges. I'm here about Jason.
Oh yes.
Please let me in.
Oh. Wait.
I'm guessing that's Jason there.
Oh okay. Oh thank goodness.
Casey, I'm gonna need your help.
Oh thank
Forrest,
goodness.
Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Good luck, everyone.
Nice.
God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
Oh gosh, I thought it was gonna be like a
And
Whistling
with
Man
that,
like showed up.
The show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason. Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
All right, I can read all this now. Bradley Carter. Bradley Carter, the food. Oh, this guy. When I heard Brad as our station's food critic, people said I was crazy. We only have 3 takeout places and a diner. What's the point? To them, I say you can't be afraid to explore the darkest reaches of the unknown. Or Henderson. Bradley and Barbara seem to be spending an awful lot of time together. I didn't realize she was so interested in Brad's work. Maybe I should join one of their after-work meetings sometime. I've always wanted to learn more about food. Brad and Barbara
Play a record for us.
First aid training session. Oh, thank goodness I didn't call Barbara. Brad made a joke about practicing mouth to mouth and Barbara got really upset and stormed off. The joke wasn't that bad. Oh, what? Reggie's not cool. Oh, thank goodness I didn't call Barbara then.
I better put a record on.
Fine. Wait, don't I want to read anything else? What's that? Barbara? Karen Lawson? I haven't read Karen's.
Dead air is a crime, Forrest.
Shush. I'm busy. Karen's really stepped out of her duties in recent months. She has fully taken on Hamish's show alongside the Timberline twins ever since Wes left us. Hopefully she doesn't get any ideas about being paid double. Karen started mentoring Peggy, I think this will be really good for Peggy there, even doing team building training getaways to improve efficiency. They are starting to suspect that these producer training getaways are being strategically timed.
Come on,
Right
Forrest.
now, both
Put the
Miss
music
Secret
on
Santa,
already.
First Aid Training, and Teddy Gallows Jr. station visit. Teddy Gallows Jr. station visit. Alright, I'm coming. Go now. Oh, it's a good thing I didn't click Barbara then.
What song should I play?
David Scopewood, that's what we should play. I'm stuck. The flow.
Here comes one of my favorites.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Oh. Okay. Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, this is all the time that I have for this stream today. Yes. I hope everyone enjoyed watching this though. If you liked it, make sure to follow or subscribe, leave a comment or a like. Turn your notifications on. Check out my page for other platforms that you might follow me on, or even if you want to support me on Ko-fi. And I'll see you again soon. Bye!